na si Cheska Borin, dinadala ang aksyon sa inyo ng Battle for Third at Finals mamaya dito sa Mqaa-Icbl. Biggest day of the season so far for us, Cheska. Batiin mo muna ang mga nanonood sa atin ngayon.
Sa mga nanonood ngayon, how are you guys? Kasi for us, me and Chris, it's definitely a big day for us.
Alright, and let's talk about our game at hand. Our battle for third between the MCU Supremos and the University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers. Two teams who miss to punch their way into the finals, battling for the crumbs of the war, so to speak. At pag-usapan muna natin ang MCU Supremos upset loss against the number 4 Diliman College last Sunday, 78-72. And ang istorya natin dyan, turnovers 20 versus only 11 for Diliman, and Diliman capitalizing on that advantage, turning garbage into gold, scoring 27 turnover points only against 8 points para sa MCU. And makikita natin sa kabila namang dako, ang University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers ay natalo laban sa St. Clair 76-57, and that was not really a contest as St. Clair really led from the start up to the finish line, grabbing 53 rebounds only against 28, and talagang naikot nila ang bola ng maayos, napa-score nila ang mga gusto nilang mapa-score sa tamang mga posisyon, issuing 23 assists only against 16 of UST. Let's see their head-to-head matchups for this season. MCU against UST. MCU winning this one 67-61 last August 2, and yun nga ang naging storya dito. MCU banking on their bench players, scoring 38 against UST's 31 points. And Cheska, ano ang pinag-usapan ninyo ng magkabilang panig, Coach Ian Rosella and Coach Japs Guan of UST?
Definitely, both teams are still hungry and eager to win this battle of the thirds. And here's a side ng MCU. According to Coach Ian Rosella, he said that they've been focusing on correcting the mistakes that they had in their previous game against Diliman College. Against tama pala, Diliman College, yes. And they could have won in the last 3 to 4 minutes of the quarter if they had limited their turnovers. And right now, kulang sila ng isang big man nila, which is si Promise Onyegiri. Kaya tingnan natin paano magiging gameplay nila in this battle of the thirds. And on the other side, we have UST. According to Coach Japs Kuwan, it's been a while since he got to practice with the boys. Kaya tinignan niya talaga na maigi paano yung magiging gameplay nila, at nagkaroon sila ng hard training. And right now, kulang din sila at mas lalo pa silang umonti in this game dahil na-injure ang isa sa players nila, which is Basti Jacob, in their previous game. Kaya tingnan natin kung paano ang magiging laban ngayon. Dahil Battle of the Thirds is a battle between pride.
Yes, totoo yan. It's battle for pride between these two teams. Let's see how those two big men will factor in para dito sa dalawang koponang ito. And let's now turn it over to Jan Hapos, our venue announcer for the starting lineup.
Growling Tigers. Let's now meet the starting five for your MCU Supremos. Starting at guard, number 8, Rafael Pervis. Starting at guard, number 22, Daniel Santiago. And forward number 1, John Guevara. And forward number 5, Sean Henneman. And on center number 6, J.L. Catuba. With head coach Ian Rosella. Assisted by R.J. Guevara, Ian Maso, and Ron Cruz. Here is your UST Growling Tigers. Starting at guard, number 6, Ron Tang. On guard, number 22, Alejandro Velasco. Your man in the middle, number 24, Chris Porter. And forward number 14, James Sumawas. And another forward number 5, Jason Suba. With coach Josh Kuwan, assisted by coach Bob Ledesma. And our officials for this ball game from Gold Referees, with our coachship Apea Maranilla, and umpire 1, Guy Benavides, umpire 2, George Bolusen. This is your MQAA ICBL presented to you by Nassau Republic, Riz Captel, and Congressman Arjo Alaide, with Commissioner Coach J.B. Olea, Tech Head Andrew Magandi, and Basketball for Operation Head Mr. J.B. Mariano. Let's start the battle for the third place. It's game time.
And winner starts our MCU getting the first back from the offense, but he's taking it out to John Guevara. That's the pass on Parisis. The hot hand last game, continuing that magnificent performance during the first three-point shot of the ball game, breaking the scoreless tie at 3-0 MCU. UST now orchestrating Jun Melesio. It on the side. There was a foul. Jason Suba will get 2 free throws on that turnaround miss. Less than a minute gone by. We're live here at the Central Sports, Recreation and Fitness Center. Jason Suba scoring 2 out of 2 in the first trip to the line, making it 3-2. Still MCU on top by 1. John Guevara firing from way beyond. Misfires. Christian Porter pinadala ang bola pababa para sa UST. Melesio against John Guevara. 8:40 remaining. 10 to shoot for UST. Alley-oop play won't go. James Sumawas misconnecting on the shot. Out of bounds. Still in favor of MCU. John Guevara now starting the offense for MCU Supremos. 12 on the shot clock. Sean General. Pass telegraph inside. Intended for Rafael Perhis. 8:12 remaining. Perhis at the block. Up and under. He has to put it up. Perhis getting his own miss. Operating inside and he will touch the ball last. UST ball, 7:59 remaining. 2 minutes gone by here in our opening quarter. Battle for third. James Humawas face to face against John Guevara. Goes to the baseline. Gives it up. Porter thought of a three. Porter lines up for 3 points. No go. Perez matakbo ngayon sa opensa. Kicks it out. Santelices thinking three. Sean General baseline drive. Will miss it. The UST now on the attack. And June Melesio will finish it to give UST a 1-point lead, 4-2. There's a foul. Kickball violation. Mananatili ang bola sa kamay ng MCU Supremos with 7:06 remaining. John Guevara. Katubag. Top of the key 3. Malakas. Bralteng. Forward pass to James Humawas. And he escapes the defense of James Katubag to make it 6-3. 3-point lead now by UST. Perez driving. Extra pass. No go. Masyadong malakas for Sean General. Porter protects the board for UST. Starts the break. And Porter, fancy pass. Will create a turnover para sa UST.
Possession will stay with UST.
Referees correcting themselves. UST regaining possession with 18 on the shot clock. Teng baseline inbound. Humawas baseline jumper overshoots it. Santelices gets the rebound for MCU. John Guevara matake bigla. He will get the true free throws.
Loving foul number 14, James Amalas, his first personal. First team foul. Substitute. Rob Baluya checks in for Daniel Santelesa. 16 on the clock.
Ralph Paluyo checking in for the first time in this game para sa MCU. 12 on the shot clock. Perez, baseline jumper, malakas. James Humawas starts the break for UST. Goes to his strong side, fakes the pass but misses the layup. Katubag collects the board for MCU. Sean General at the corner. 16 seconds to work with for MCU. Sean General wants to go to the baseline against 3 yellow shirts. He will be fouled. Ralph Tadeo will replace John Guevara. 5:36 left in the first quarter of this battle for third between MCU and the UST. Ralph Baluyo quick inbounds but misses the gimme. Laput in now for Coach Japs Guan. At the block. JP Pangilinan was fouled. Ralph Tadeo committing his first personal foul. 13 to work with. Kurt Laput finds Pangilinan inside. UST off to a blazing start. 5-point lead. 8-3. 4:57 left here. Bench C. 4:49 left. Bench C, walang mapasahan. Settles for a jumper. Uses the board. And he will score. 8-5 now is our count. MCU trimming down that UST lead to only 3 points with 4.5 minutes remaining. Nick Baluyot scoring off the fast break. Isa na lamang po ang hinahabol ng MCU Supremos. Bralteng, and there was a foul as he drove strong to the bucket. 3:59 left in the first quarter. 8-7 is our count. John Simbulan guilty party on that foul. Jason Suba alabas ngayon para naman sa panig ng UST. Quick play. Christian Porter missing that gimme underneath. Ralph Tadeo driving, kicking it out, but losing the ball. Labot will finish for UST. Again, a 3-point lead established by UST. 10-7, 3:38 left here in the first quarter of this battle for a third. Ralph Tadeo launches from deep, misfires. Ngayon, Kurt Lapo tumatakbo para sa UST. Gives it underneath to Pangilinan. Second chance opportunity against a phalanx of white shirts, and he will be fouled.
Number 24, Ralph Tadeo, second personal foul.
Ralph Tadeo committing his second personal foul. James Umawas checking back in. Remember, this UST squad fielding an undermanned lineup. Only 8 players suited up for today's game. James Umawas head-to-head against De La Cruz. Pangilinan fell away, won't go, and offensive rebound. There was a foul. Shot clock violation ang itatawag natin ng ating mga referees, rather. Balik sa MCU ang bola. 10-7 is our count. 3 puntos sa kanilang hinahabol. 2:44 left. MCU going inside to John Simbulan. Jack Tamales committing that foul for UST. John Simbulan has a chance to tie this up to 10 apiece. Makes his free throw, but he misses. Umawas grabs a rebound, starts a break for UST. 2.5 minutes and change remaining in our opening quarter. Battle for third, mga kaibigan. Melesio, hop step, gives it to Umawas. And he drills the 3-point shot. Making it 13-9. UST starting this game aggressively. Battle for third, battle for pride. MCU losing last Sunday against the lower seed Diliman College Blue Dragons on an upset loss. Jason Suba recovering it, goes to the block, pinalik kay Labot up top. Labot wanting to use the Suba screen. MC with a hard show. Suba, and he would be fouled by Benj C, and he will have a trip to the line for 2 free throws.
Number 23, Country, first personal foul. Jason Suba, shooting 2.
Jason Suba delivering on that first free throw.
MCU. OG Andresela for the second.
2 out of 2 for Jason Suba on the trip to the line. He has 4 points. 1:45 remaining. 15-9. Good ball movement by MCU, resulting to 2 points. Johnson Bulan, recipient of those passes, to cut it down to only 4 points. James Umawas, Pangilinan couldn't help but Nick Baluyot scoring on the fast break for his first 2 points. Dalawa na lamang po ang lamang ng USC Growling Tigers. 1:08 remaining. Umawas corner 3 is good. Second 3-point shot of the game for James Umawas, waxing hot here in the first quarter. 50 seconds remaining. Balik sa limang hinahabol ng MCU. Bench C at the block. Loses the ball. UST now on the fast break attack. 37 seconds. Suba. Give to Tulaput. Thinking 3. Pangilinan loses his balance. Recovered by Suba. Kurt Laput recycling now the offense for UST. 5 to operate. He need to launch this one from deep. Nick Baluyot. Forward pass. That's Daryl Garcia. Ralph Tadeo losing the rock, but they will return possession with 9 seconds in the first quarter. Ralph Tadeo inbounding for MCU. 9 seconds. Bench C wanting to give back to Tadeo. 6 seconds. 5. Tadeo driving left. Tadeo baseline drive, kicking it out and throwing away the pass, and UST, we hold a 5-point lead at the close of the first quarter, 18-13. Start the second quarter of this battle for third between the MCU Supremos against the USD Growling Tigers. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Chris King de la Cruz. Kasama ko po si Cheska Borin. And speaking of Cheska, meron po report sa atin si Cheska.
for the team and for the coach. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Jessica Borin, with that report from MCU Supremos. Speaking of MCU Supremos, they will score with that Ismael Rimo taking it to the heart of the defense inside. 5 ang hinahabol ng MCU, 20-15. A minute gone by here in the second quarter. UST on offense. Brian Teng goes to his left, loses the rock as he drove to the cup. Turnover, MCU ball. 9 minutes and change remaining. Second period. Sa mga nanonood po sa atin dyan, maraming salamat po sa pagtangkilik ng Mqaa-Icbl. Kung kayo naman po ay malapit sa venue, inaanyayahan po namin kayo dito sa Central Recreation and Fitness Center dito sa Diliman, Quezon City. Ismael Rimo foul as he went to drive strong to the cup. Earns a trip to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw, no go. Something to work on para dito sa wingman ni Coach Ian Rosella, si Ismael Rimo. Ang type pa naman ng laro niya, talagang he is really driving strong, taking it to the heart of the defense inside. Talagang malamang-lamang mafa-foul siya dun, and he misses 2 free throws on that trip. Still 5 points. Ang hawak-hawak at makalamangan ng UST, 20-15. Brian Teng kicks it out to Humawas. Eh, 2 3-point shots na yan. Not this time. Suba losing the rock. Rimo loses it further. Chris Porter faking the pass, but getting that foul, and he earns a trip to the line for 2 free throws.
Foul number 6, JM Katubag, his first personal.
JM Katubag committing his first personal foul. Pangilinan checking back in. UST working with an underman lineup. Christian Porter missing his first free throw. Under residency for UST as he just transferred from Ateneo, where he played last season. 1 out of 2 for Chris Porter, making it a 6-point game, 21-15. Still USC up top, 8:09 remaining. Second quarter, John Guevara losing the rock, saving it to Ismael Rimo. Drives in the baseline. Helter-skelter basketball resulting to a turnover. UST couldn't convert that time. Perhis. Defense of UST recovering timely. Yo-yo shot by Perhis. Wanting a foul but couldn't get it to go. They will retain possession with 13 on the clock. 7:39 on the game clock. Quick play foiled by the defense of UST. UST running. JP Pangilinan will score his 4th point of the ball game off that fast break attack. Ismael Rimo face to face against Melesio. Katubag gives it to Perhis, goes to his right, and the foul in the basket for Rafael Perhis, using the bank on the Saturday. Itong si Rafael Perhis ay miyembro din ng District Warriors team ni Congressman Arjo Atayde, na ating founder dito sa Mqaa-Icbl. Talagang grabe daw ang kamay ni Santelices, sabi ni Daryl Santelices na nanonood. And a 4-point play in reverse as JM Katubag gets the offensive rebound and a putback to score, making it a 23-19 still. UST on top, 7:01 remaining in the second quarter. Quick pass inside by Melesio. Miscommunication there by UST. Kala niya kakat doon sa ilalim si Jack Tamales, but masyadong wide yung pasa. Nagagawa ng maikling mga practices sessions lang na bibigay dito sa team because of opening na ngayon kasi ng school year para sa UST. No? Started last week. UST 3-on-1 break. Pangilinan will miss the layup, but he was fouled and he will earn a trip to the line for 2 free throws.
Third up, replacing Big Jamal, Santo Tomas from Milan. Big Manila, hitting two.
Daniel Santelices babalik para kay Coach Ian Rosella, replacing John Guevara. Pangilinan scores his 5th point for today. 2 out of 2 for JP Pangilinan. Makaka-6 na puntos na po ito si JP Pangilinan. Pareho sila ni James Umawas. Pacing UST. 6-point lead, 25-19. MCU now on offense. Shot by De La Cruz, no go for MCU. Tumatakbo ulit ang mga nakadilaw ng UST. Christian Porter. Balik kay Melesio up top. Melesio driving left. Pulls up from mid-range. No go. Amales. Second chance is good. At para po sa gustong manalo ng 500 pesos worth ng GCash, ito na po ang ating katanungan. Sino ang maglalaban sa Mqaa Season 1 Finals? A. St. Clair versus Diliman, and B. MCU versus UST. Comment lamang po ang inyong kasagutan kasamang pangalan, address at contact number kasamang hashtag Mqaa-Icbl. 10 na po ang kalamangan ng UST Growling Tigers laban sa MCU. Tatime out si Coach Ian Rosella, magbabalik po. Napatawag na po ng timeout si Coach Ian Rosella ng MCU dahil lumabobo na po sa 10 ang lamang ng UST. 29-19, Coach Chris King de la Cruz po dinadala ang aksyon. Saban kayo naroon. Santelices launching from way out. Second 3-point shot off the game for Daniel Santelices. 6 points now. Picking up where he left off. UST couldn't buy a bucket. Third time's a charm. Jason Suba scoring on that putback on the third opportunity. Really, MCU missing the services here by Promise Onyegiri. They're being dominated by the yellow shirts underneath. 7 points now for Jason Suba. Get a 9-point or rather 10-point lead para naman sa UST Growling Tigers. Sean General Santelices once again from way out, not this time. Jaws for the rebound, won by Sean General. Mananatili ang bola sa kamay ng MCU. 14 seconds to work with. 4:52 remaining in the second. Santelices fires from the elbow. 2 consecutive misses after 2 consecutive 3-point shots para kay Daniel Santelices. 4:41 remaining. Jason Suba providing the shield for Kurt Laput. Pangilinan, 3-point shot. 9 points now for JP Pangilinan. Magic bunot ni Coach Japs Kuan. 30-point lead for UST, 35-22. Bench C. Short on the triple. MCU retaining possession. 12 on the shot clock. Santelices at the elbow. He's a marked man. MCU working on the triangle. Santelices open on top. He will miss. Again, Pangilinan snatching the board for UST. While Teng scoring on that difficult shot. 15-point lead now erected by UST. Santelices again firing from way beyond. Tatlo na po ang ibinubuslong 3-point shots ni Daniel Santelices para sa MCU, and now it's Coach Japs Kuan calling a timeout. Lamang po sila 37-25. UST Growling Tigers looking good with 3:36 left here in the second quarter. Battle for third for the Mqaa-Icbl Season 1. Last touch by UST. Ball out of bounds. Kurt Laput with that turnover. 14 on the shot clock. Baluyot. Santelices again fires. Too strong that time. Gets his own miss. Turnover. UST ngayon ang nagdadala ng bola. Laput. Binigay kay James Humawas. He has 6 points. Back to Humawas. 10 on the shot clock. Porter. Top of the key. Laput fires from the elbow. It's the side iron. We have again Cheska for her report. Cheska.
Central University Coach Ian Rosella shows frustration to the players, telling them that they're lacking at puro turnovers na naman ang nangyayari sa team niya. Dagdag pa ni Coach Ian is that he wants his players to play hard in this game. Kaya naman makikita nating nagkakaroon pa ng onting adjustments ang players niya ngayon in order to still hold their grounds until the next quarters. Back to you, Chris.
Coach Ian Rosella expressing his frustration sa report ni Cheska Borin. Kung titingnan mo yung lineup ni Coach Ian, kumpleto sila compared to this UST team who only have 8 players. Sean General, meanwhile, scoring on that first free throw. Trimming this lead of UST down to 11 points. Now down only to 10 points. He was 2 out of 2 on the trip to the line. MCU now full court press, but it opens up Ryleseng to drive at the heart of the defense. Napag-iwanan doon ang depensa ng MCU, very slow to recover. Balik sa 12 ang hawak-hawak na kalamangan ng UST. Daryl Garcia on the other hand, scoring at the baseline. Again, balik sa 10 ang hinahabol ng MCU. Humawas. Gives it to Teng. Baseline. Porter, fancy pass. Almost a turnover. James Humawas lining up for a 3. Not this time. Porter, turn around. Kapos. Santelices. Matakbo ngayon para sa MCU. He has 3 3-point shots to his name. Corner 3, Nick Baluyot, no good. UST recovers. Attacks on the fast break. Porter at the left side, kicks it out. Humawas. Driving. Kick out pass. Melesio scores on the 3. 6 points now for Jun Melesio. And again, Coach Ian Racela livid on the sidelines. Call a timeout. 42-29 is our count. Back here at the Central Recreation and Fitness Center at the heart of Diliman, Quezon City. 1:11 left. Second quarter. Santelices. Long shot. Go out. Baluyot recovering it against Santelices. Gives it to Garcia. Tensions here as Benj C and JM Pangilinan. Kailangan paghiwalayin ng ating mga officials. During the break, we were hearing Coach Ian telling his boys, asking them, ayaw nyo bang manalo? Ayaw nyo bang manalo? And that's quite a challenge for these boys. You have a complete lineup against this 8-man roster of USC, and yet they're trailing by 12 points. Baseline inbound here para sa MCU. 55 seconds left before we reach halftime. And quick inbound play met upstairs there, inside. But Garcia recovers it for MCU. Another opportunity, but Pangilinan will go all the way. The basket and the foul. JP Pangilinan, 11 points in the first half, pacing UST 44-29. adding up to the frustrations of Coach Ian Rosella and the MCU Supremos. Miss on that bonus free throw, but UST was able to recover. Darrell Garcia was there to butter, but UST steady hands. Chris Porter up top, no go. MCU with a rebound. Darrell Garcia gives it to Benj C. Thinking three, abandons it. Santelices looking for the space. Gives it to Sean General. Inside to Benj C. Corner three, short for Santelices. Malat na si Daniel Santelices after draining 3 3-point shots. 5 seconds to work with for UST. 3 seconds, Porter throws it up. Garcia recovers for UST. And at the half, UST 44, MCU 29. Let's see how both coaches will adjust, especially Coach Ian Rasil of FCU after break. We are at the half for the battle for third place for the first season of the Mqaa-Icbl. Coach Chris King de la Cruz po. Hinahati ng aksyon saan man kayo naroon. These are halftime highlights. Daniel Santelices open up things here for MCU. Scoring 3 3-point shots. Kasama niya si Rafael Perhis. Dala-dala ang kanilang koponan together with Ismael Rimo. MCU trailing by 15 points as UST banks on a balanced scoring. That time James Humawas scoring 8 points for UST at the half. Alejandro Melesio on his part scoring 7 points that time, assisting to Court Labud. And the MCU will be needing more of those Nick Baluyot contributions. Teng also scoring 4 points para sa Growling Tigers. Tangan-tangan ngayon ng 10 puntos na kalamang. As we start the third quarter, tingnan natin ang stats natin. And UST really running the fast break like a well-oiled machine, scoring 17 fast break points against only 6 by MCU. And let's get back into the action. 9:43 left here in the third quarter. UST again on offense, opportunity to stretch further this 15-point lead. Once again, Coach Chris King de la Cruz po nagdadala ng action sa inyo, kasama si Cheska Borin and si Paul Pignon sa production. Si Nicole Lane San Martin ng Baysa, Quezon City ang ating unang nanalo ng 500 pesos worth and Gcash for today. John Guevara face to face against Teng. Katubag turnaround off the line. Pangilinan goes to Jason Suba. That ball movement doing wonders for UST as Jason Suba scores his 9th point off the ball game, making it a 17-point lead. But his floater of his own, no go. Breakout pass, Melesio will score. And back-to-back baskets by June Melesio off the turnover, prompting Coach Ian Rosella to press the panic button. UST up 50-29. It's now a 16-point advantage for the UST Growling Tigers, 50-29. Less than 3 minutes gone by here. In the third quarter, Alejandro Melesio, instant offense for UST. John Guevara fires from deep, no go. Ball out of bounds. Balik sa kamay ng UST.
UST ball.
John Guevara intercepting the pass but couldn't handle the rock. Balik sa UST ang bola. J.M. Pangilinan scoring 11 points for UST, pacing the Tigers for this big lead. Porter drives strong and he will get the continuation What a shot by Christian Porter. Parang nabitawan na pero tingnan natin talagang anong swerte meron ngayon ng UST Growling Tigers. Lahat ng ibinabato pataas. Shoot and Christian Porter scoring his third point on that layup. Plus a bonus free throw. 4 points now for Christian Porter. 52-29 is our count. 13-point lead para sa UST. Shot general. Bigay kay Ram Tadeo. Cross court to Rafael Perhis. Perhis baseline floater is good. 4 points now for Rafael Perhis. And shot general. MCU retaining possession. Lucky break there for the Supremos. 7:36 remaining in the third quarter. UST on a 13-point lead. Melesios saving the rock. Suba underneath the Pangilinan. JP Pangilinan now has 13 points. 14-point lead for UST. Tadeo thought of a three. Katubag at the block will get the turnaround jumper. MCU needs more of those para maibaba itong 22 puntos na kalamangan. Rao Teng goes to his left, turns the ball over. Baluyot, nauna, and he will get the score over Christian Porter. 6 points now for Nick Baluyot. Again, another turnover for MCU or UST rather. Baluyot, so kick the ball out. Perhis, Tadeo, 3-point shot. Won't go in. MCU has been struggling with their outside shots while UST, kahit anong ibato nila ngayon pumapasok. That's why they have a 20-point lead right now with 5:58 remaining in the third. 7 seconds to work with Porter. Teng launches, misses. Perhis creating, gives it underneath, and Rao Teng will be called for the foul underneath against Sean General.
Number 6, his second personal first team foul.
James Sumawas, Jack Tamales will check back in together with Kurt Laput for UST. Balanced attack being relied upon by Coach Japs Kuwan. Despite being undermanned, still produces wonders for UST as bench C for MCU at the block. But his drives, and he will score. Six points now for Rafael Perhis. Binaba sa 18 kalamangan. Kurt Laput driving, reverse layup, no good. Ralph Tadeo gives it to bench C, top of the key. Perhis, the man of the hour for MCU, launches from deep, air ball. He checked there for Rafael Perhis. Sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, talagang ang struggle ngayon ng MCU yung kanilang outside shooting. And we have Cheska Borin for her report. Cheska.
Before the game started earlier, I got the chance to talk to June Melesio of the University of Santo Tomas, one of our mythical five in Mqaa-Icbl's first season. June admitted that in their last game against Diliman College, they fell short. Kaya naman ngayon makikita natin na bumabawi talaga sila against MCU. Aside from that, June also shared his experience as a student athlete, something na siguradong maraming nakaka-relate sa ating mga nanonood ngayon. According to him, it's really all about time management. He attends his classes from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. then heads straight to the court for training. June also shared that back then he used to feel pressured but eventually realized that every athlete has their own journey. It just goes to show how much June has grown not only as a player but also as a student, balancing both worlds. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Jessica Borin, with that report from the camp of the University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers. Nalamang po ngayon ng 22 puntos, 59 to 37 with 3.5 minutes and change remaining. Pumawas floater short. Si June Melesio, isa sa member ng ating Mythical Five for this first season of the Mqaa-Icbl. Shares his journey. Talagang sa UST, ang routine talaga ng mga atleta ay magkaklase ka talaga. Mag-aaral ka at talagang babalansin mo yung pag-aaral mo at yung pagiging atleta mo. That's more or less student first, no? Sabi nga dun sa isang pelikula, no? Student first before being an athlete. Back in action, MCU, balik na si Daniel Santelices looking for a 3. Daryl Garcia kicks it out. Tadeo thought of a 3, abandons it, mid-range jumper, short. Garcia recovers it, offensive rebound para sa MCU bench. C, quick pass, reverse. Ang lalim na dukot nun, no result. Still, MCU struggling to score. ST underneath, Jack Tamales. On the other hand, scores for UST's fourth point off the ball game. 61 to 37. 2.5 minutes and change. Daryl Garcia. Santelices launches from deep and he will score. 12 points now for Daniel Santelices. MCU will be needing more of those outside bombs from Santelices para mailapit man lang itong labang ito. But Kurt Laput has other ideas, scoring his 6th point on that strong drive to the bucket, making it a 23-point lead for UST. Benj C driving inside the lane and scoring para naman sa MCU. 4 points now for Benj C. What MCU needs now is to tighten up their defense so that they can crawl their way back here in the ball game. Bert Laput there caught with too many steps. 1.5 minutes and change here in the third quarter. Still a 21-point lead para sa USC Growling Tigers. At this point, looking good for this battle for third for the inaugural season of Mqaa-Icbl. Santelices still fighting, launching that 3-point shot. No good. James Sumawas against Garcia. Goes to his strong side. Laput misses. Battle for the rebound. Won by MCU. Another chance for them to inch their way closer. 60 seconds remaining in the third quarter. John Guevara gives it to Santelices. Kicks it out. Pass telegraph. 10 seconds to work with. Katubag. Sean General. Elbow 3. Will score. 5 points now for Sean General. But JM Pangilinan relentless for this ball game. 15 points. Santelices, another 3-point attempt, no good. Balik sa 20, hinahabol ng MCU. 5 seconds on the quarter. And Pangilinan will have the last say to end the third quarter to put UST on top 67-45. We'll be back for the payoff period. We open the payoff period here in the Central Recreation and Fitness Center at Diliman, Quezon City. Battle for third between MCU Supremos and the University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers. Jason Suba, eye in the sky play, scoring immediately. John Guevara fouled, attempting corner 3. 24-point lead by UST, looking good at this time. 69-45. Less than a minute gone by. John Guevara at the free throw line, missing on the first. John Guevara, one of Coach Ian Racella's prize recruits for this season as they prepare for their mother league. 1 out of 3 for John Guevara. .23 lead still by UST. Porter launches too wide. John Guevara pacing now. MCU defense of UST quick to recover. 9:13 left. Garcia corner jumper too strong. Nothing goes MCU's way. While para naman sa panig ng UST, talagang napakaganda ng gising ng mga players ni Coach Yap Skuan. Bryle Teng using that Porter screen, goes to his left, loses a rock. Chance for MCU to close in. Corner 3, no good. Jair Alcala pinasok na ni Coach Ian Racela, drives and he will turn the ball over. Fights for possession. Last touch MCU. Para po sa mga gustong manalo ng 500 pesos worth ng GCash, ito na po ang ating pangalawang tanong. Sino sa MCU ang kasama sa Mythical 5? A. Alejandro Melesio. B. Rafael Berhis. Comment lamang ang inyong sagot kasama ang pangalan, address at contact number kasama ang hashtag Mqaa-Icbl. 69 to 46 is our count. Still UST on top. Binabati natin si Sean Ashler from La Union. Ang advance, happy birthday, Sean. Christian Porter, all over 3. And beats the shot clock buzzer. Iba nga naman talaga ang sinuswerte. UST now 72 against MCU's 46-26 point lead. UST will retain possession. 7:40 left. What hounds Coach Ian Racela and the whole MCU team here is the lack of big man. Again, also this man, Gia Pangilinan, who goes to Jun Melesio to score on the other side. Jun Melesio, 13 points for today. Jaire Alcala seeing action for today's third place game. Alcala goes to his weak side, wanting to pass to JM Katubag, but really read there by the defense of UST. .28 lead now for UST, 74 to 46. Porter at the block, reverse will be short. MCU now will run and lost opportunity. Cruz throws the raw way, pass intended for Daryl Garcia, out of bounds. Kurt Labot checking back in for UST. Isa sa gandang ginawa dito ni Coach Jabs, really managing his personnel well against a full roster here by MCU. Samahan mo na rin ng swerte, no? Talagang lahat ng ito ngayon ng UST, James Sumawas, especially James Pangilinan, but Santelices scores, or rather steals it for MCU. Underneath, Ismael Rimo, strong move, misses it, but he will get 2 free throws as he was fouled on that move.
Chris Porter, his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Another problem is UST, or for MCU, being out-rebounded. Lack of big men, especially Promise Onyegiri, really was a big factor, and Ismael Rimo, those free throws. Missed free throws won't really help the cause for MCU as they really trail big here. 74 to 46. 1 out of 2 for Ismael Rimo. Only his third point for this game. 6:11 remaining in the payoff period. 74-47. Vile Tang puts it up, no go. Perez, MCU fighting. He will miss the short stab, but he will trip to the line for 2 free throws. 27-point lead para sa UST Growling Tigers with only 8 players on the roster for this game. Rafael per his first free throw is good. Two out of 2 for Rafael Perez. Cutting down this lead to only 25 points para sa UST, but Chris Porter has other ideas, scoring underneath. Santelices still fighting for MCU. Benj C, wayward pass. James humawas. Sandali lang. Sabi niya, lamang tayo, huwag tayo magmadali. Christian Porter up top. Porter loses the rock. Pero his reverse layup will go. 5 minutes and change remaining. Almost a turnover for UST. RG Cerilla, congratulations. Ikaw ay nanalo ng 500 pesos worth ng GCash. Umbawas, 3-point shot. Not that time. Labut, difficult shot. No good. And again, another chance for UST. And there's a foul downstairs. And Kurt Labut will earn a trip to the line for 2 free throws. And we have Cheska Borin for our report. Cheska.
On the camp of MCU, I also got to talk to one of our Mythical 5 players, Rafael Perhiz. According to Rafael, after the game they had last Sunday, they're correcting the mistakes that they had and nag-move on daw agad sila after that tough loss. Therefore, before entering this game, binigyan talaga nila ng pansin ang bawat practice na ginawa nila. Kaya tingnan natin, could MCU still turn the tables against UST? Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Cheska Borin. 76-51 is our count. Rafael Perhiz will score this time para sa MCU Supremos. Rafael Perhiz, member of our Mythical 5. Wild shot by Sean General won't go. Still a 23-point lead para sa UST. 3 minutes 54 seconds remaining. Can UST hold forth and claim third place for the season for MQAA, the inaugural season? MCU getting another crack on offense. They will more or less put up a comeback. This is the right time to score and make stops, because time is not on their side. Tadeo gives it to Ismael Rimo. Short pass underneath, lost by MCU. UST now milking the clock, slowing down the pace of this game. They're up 23 points. 10 seconds to work with. Labut taking his time, kicking it out. Pangilinan launches from deep, hits the side iron. MCU now off and running. Ismael Rimo will go all the way but misses it. Simbulan turn around, will get it to go. 2 minutes 48 seconds remaining. 21-point lead for UST, and with the time remaining, seems that UST will claim the third place trophy for the inaugural season of the Manuel L. Quezon Athletic Association Intercollegiate Basketball League. Ismael Rimo fouled that time. Earns a trip to the line for 2 free throws. What a season for MCU. Earning the top spot in the elimination round, but losing their last game, the game that counted the most, against the 4th seed MCU Supremos, Diliman College Blue Dragons, as Ismael Rimo scores on that free throw, relegating themselves to play here in the battle for third. While the UST, good showing despite fielding their Team B players and their players in residency, still finding their way in the top 4 of our seedings after the elimination round. They're number 3 behind only number 2 St. Clair, who will be playing later against Diliman College for all the marbles for the first season of the Mqaa-Icbl, Alejandro Melesio. Two free throws, member of our mythical team, scoring on his first free throw. 76-55. Missing in the second, 21-point lead with 1:54 left. UST about to claim third place. And MCU has nothing to be ashamed of as Ralph Tadeo scores on that mid-range jumper, but Jason Suba was quick to answer back. The other side, UST 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining before they claim third place trophy. Still MCU, the story of the game is turnovers. Medyo nakarami sila doon. A good defense for UST, denying MCU a spot on our top 3 to finish the season. In an offensive foul against Kurt Laput. 77-58. 53 seconds remaining. 53 seconds away para sa UST to claim third place in the inaugural season of the Mqaa-Icbl. Kanina po nakausap natin ang ating founder na si Congressman Arjo Atayde, and he told me na tuloy-tuloy po ang ating mga paliga under the Mqaa. Kakaroon po tayo ng open tournament, and again the season 2 for the Mqaa-Icbl. James Sumawas giving the finishing touches here, scoring 12 points. 15 seconds away para sa UST. Ralph Tadeo scores on the 3-point shot, and the UST on their way to claim the third place trophy in the inaugural season of the Manuel L. Quezon Intercollegiate Basketball League against the top seed in the elimination round, Manila Central University Supremos. Congratulations to the UST Growling Tigers, Coach Jap Skuan, Coach Bam Ledesma, and also para din sa fourth place, MCU Supremos, Coach Ian Masila, and the whole coaching staff. It's a final count, 82-63, a 19-point with the best player of the game interview. UST claiming third place with an 82-63 drubbing of MCU, and we have Jessica Borin, our best player of the ballgame.
And now for the NSL Republic Best Player of the Game, we have your JP Pangilinan of University of Santo Tomas and his team. JP, grabe. Lastly, this is the final day of Mqaa-Icbl's first season. Anything you would like to say to the people watching right now?
Salamat sa mga nanonood sa amin sa UST community. Salamat kami sa mga teammates ko and coaches ko na kahit di namin nakuha yung championship game, masaya kami na nakuha namin yung third place ngayon.
Congratulations, JP, and to the team. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Jessica Borin, with JP Pangilinan, our best player of the ball game. UST claiming third place in this inaugural season of the Manuel L. Quezon Athletics Association Intercollegiate Basketball League. We see now the highlights on screen. Christian Porter, the prize recruit from Ateneo, helping out UST to claim third place in our league. For MCU, nothing to be ashamed of. His bench, C and his teammates really put up a good fight. UST is just determined to fight for pride and claim the third place trophy. Finish strong in this inaugural season of the Mqaa-Icbl. Daniel Santelice scoring 12 points. Elper is helping him out. MCU missing the services of their big man, Promise Onyegiri. Really a big blow in their campaign, losing the last two games, the games that counted the most. Semi-final game against the lower seed Diliman College, who will play against St. Clair in the championship later. And this third place game yielding to UST. Ryle Teng also contributing for UST's cause. That assist to June Melesio. Once again, UST claiming third place in the Mqaa-Icbl.
Mga online viewers, welcome sa Manuel L. Quezon Athletics Association Intercollegiate Basketball League, the finals. At syempre, iimbitahan natin ngayon dito sa gitna ang ating league owner. Palapakan po natin none other than the gentleman, Congressman of the 1st District, Congressman Arjo Atayde, and our league commissioner, Mr. Gab Atayde. And now to award our Mythical Fives sa ating Mqaa. And of course, our director, sports director, Coach JB Olea. Now, tawagin po natin ang ating Okay. Matapos po ang ating battle for second placer, we would like to invite dito sa gitna ang ating second placer sa ating Manuel L. Quezon Athletics Association Intercollegiate Basketball League. Palapakan po natin the University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers. Okay, palapakan natin ang UST Growling Tigers. Congratulations for winning our second placers sa ating Mqaa ICBL Season 1. Palakpakan po natin our second placer sa ating Mqaa-Icbl Season 1, the University of Santo Tomas, Growling Tigers. Congratulations po. Thank you for joining. Maraming salamat. And now let's proceed sa ating Mythical 5. First we have from Manila Central University, Mr. Rafael Porhis. Next we have from Diliman College, Mr. Solomon Cone. Congratulations, Mr. Solomon Cone from Diliman College. From University of Santo Tomas, Mr. Alejandro Melesio. Next we have from St. Clair College of Caloocan, Mr. Angelo Ibanez. And to complete our Mythical 5 sa ating Mqaa-Icbl Season 1, from Diliman College, Mr. Matthew Calilong. Congratulations, our Mythical 5. They will receive medal and gift certificate from Nike. Congratulations. And our season's MVP. Here are the statistics. Points per game, 26 points. 16.25 rebound per game. 2.25 assist per game, 1.75 steal per game, and 3.25 blocks per game. Make some noise from Diliman College, Mr. Solomon Cone. our season's MVP will receive a special trophy and special limited edition shoes. Yeah, congratulations from Diliman College. Once again, Solomon Cone. Next, we have stand by for our final game, St. Clair College of Caloocan versus Diliman College. This is the Manuel L. Quezon Athletics Association Intercollegiate Basketball League, the finals.